Ready to go now. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate.
Shortstop, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Foul ball there.
Ball inside.
And that one is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw,
he's in there, he's safe.
Just getting started here in Toronto. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. That's off the inside corner, ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Santander on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Alejandro Kirk. In now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Nope, he held back.
Inside, ball 2.
And another ball.
That ball went out.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1. Draws the walk
ball
there.
4. First base.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. First
ball
pitch
1.
misses.
Nope. Outside.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but I gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Outside low, and it's a full count. Runner on the go. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner goes again. And ball 4 to a board.
Take your base.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That one just misses. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. High fly ball right field. Acuna moving under this one. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer.
Hey!
2 on, 2 outs. And that's
Ball,
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Rip to third. And that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And a foul ball. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit. So he's just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. Varsho turns to the right on the move. And there's 2 down. So here's Murphy now. Lined into right. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Just off the inside edge. Santander in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
That pitch is out.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Aye!
Just missed.
That's inside.
That one finds the corner, and the count's full. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Inside ball.
He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Swings through that one for strike 1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
That one misses. Full count now. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. That one pushed foul. Check swing.
Nope, that's down.
No appeal. And it's a ball and a strike.
No, that's low.
Barger off of first with 2 away. This one in the air. Witt gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Bobby Witt Jr. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Now one
inside,
miss.
ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Again for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
To third,
That
and
ball
it
foul.
goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
Swing and a foul out of play. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
If I were him, I wouldn't feel like I have to throw fastballs for strikes at this point. We've
Ball,
seen this
that's
offense
inside.
go out of the zone a few times now, and it's not exactly working.
Swings through that one. Close
Ball
one,
two.
doesn't get the call. 2-2. This one in the air, right field. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Ball one.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run! That one felt good. Late swing, foul to the left. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Missed inside with the curve. Rips that one to right. One away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out towards right center field. Harris on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. First pitch swinging. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just missed.
That's inside.
That pitch just
That's
misses
inside.
the inside corner. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging. Back now in Toronto. On to the fourth.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning. You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Ball one there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. To the right side, and foul ball.
Ball.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes it in for the out. He swings and fouls one off. Way out front for strike two. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Just missed. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
Ball one.
There's a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Harris should have this one. And there's one down. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris after it. He's got it. And there's two down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Swings through that.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's in. Ball two.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And
Ball,
this is inside. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. And that extends the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Quick move to first. Witt dives back in safely. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're just not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball, and that's a pitch you have to be able to hit. Otherwise, pitchers get raked.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. In the air, right field. Acuna on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike. High fly ball right field. Acuna settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On a line out towards center. And that is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Ripped on a line. One up, one down. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-2. Up the middle. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder. Michael Harris II. Mason Fluhart taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
That's a ball.
Got one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. And that skips into there. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance, but can't make the catch. It drops. Around second, on his way to third. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage. He squared it up nicely.
Santander in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that is a big first out. Fouled off left side. Man at second. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here comes Springer around third. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Addison Barger.
That one missing inside. What a stop. Goes to second with it. Nicely done for the out. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And there's one down. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta. Wyatt Langford.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to. Nice extension as well.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Tyler Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Just misses.
That's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it, and that's a strike. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Hey! Next one off the plate inside. Ball 1. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. In the air, right field. Acuna has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's ready to begin the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Oh, great stop. And he
he's
beats
in there.
it. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. With a single base runner because of a runner on the move. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So now with one away and a man at second. Here comes Austin Riley. Gets him to chase after that one. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In the air, left field. And it drops in. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't.
Eric Lauer will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And fouled off. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Eli White.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to.
That's strike 3. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Toronto.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 75, Robert Warren.
And that's
inside, ball 1.
The inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Hey!
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. And this place is rocking. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. That's inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Foul ball. Suarez, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now.
What do you
Started
got?
after it. Appeal to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back now in Toronto. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Next
Ball,
pitch inside.
inside.
Ball 1. Way inside.
Inside, ball 3.
And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a high chopper. Barger to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
He was late there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Braves down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
The 5-3 final score in this one.